You must increase the hunger level, the desperation level, and you must get more focused.
I brought some cookies. You want to try a cookie? You want to try from...
Stop. So I struggled with weight loss issues numerous times throughout my life. In the adolescent years, I was actually skinny, but I started to get chubby as I gravitated towards these highly advertised foods like McDonald's or Wendy's. But I never really felt sluggish or felt so embarrassed in my life until I noticed how much weight I gained after my first year of college. I went to the University of New Haven for 1.5 years, which was away from my hometown of, Brooklyn, New York. Before I went to college, I was 158 pounds. So I was a decent weight, knowing that I was also a track athlete too in high school. Being at home, I was eating Caribbean food, so rice, jerk chicken, oxtail, peas, great eats. The food over there was actually horrible. I went to a predominantly white institution, so you already know there was no Caribbean food, hardly any seasoning on the food. Not to be racist, but it's sad to say, but most of the good food were the bad foods like pizza, fries, chicken tenders. On top of that, I wasn't drinking enough water. So I was cramping a lot when it came to, these running workouts. People would think I have arthritis or something was up with me or that I needed to stop running track, but it was just mainly my diet. So that whole freshman year, I gained a lot of weight, planning about how I ate the foods and how much food I ate. Came back home when I was 192. That summer of 2021, I started disciplining myself and I started being extra cautious about how I eat. There wasn't no pizza I woke up to, no fries in my face, none of that unhealthy BS. So that summer I started gaining confidence within myself and I lost 15 pounds. So I went back on campus 177 pounds. Started fitting in my clothes again and I started losing more weight around my hip area. I decided to keep a vision board for myself. It was an ultimate roadmap to not only my weight loss issues, but other issues in my life that I could place emphasis on. Of course, when it came to weight loss, I documented the foods that I ate during the day, and also I wrote the foods that I wanted to avoid. So let's say I wanted to get to, 165 pounds. I would write, okay, eat lean meat, stay away from foods with high fats or too much carbohydrate content. A lot of accountability for myself, and if I messed up and ate fast food, I would write that in that journal. When I had media day for track pictures, much more toned than I was during my freshman year pictures. I went in the dining hall. I was telling myself to never gain that freshman 15 again. So I just stuck to healthy foods such as rice, greens, pasta, wheat bread, just a lot of good lean meats, vegetables, and fruits that contributed to my wholesome diet. Unfortunately, I hit a brick wall when it came to my weight loss journey, which led me to the lowest point in my life. October 2021, and by that time I was 162 pounds. I was much leaner, more toned, and I lost another 15 pounds compared to August by the time I moved in, because I was 177 and now I'm 162. However, I had to be put in a rehab facility, right? So I was there for about 3 weeks. I wasn't eating the right food at all during that facility. Story short, I gained 21 pounds. I was very upset with myself when I finished rehab. When I got back to campus, I stepped in that scale. Felt like that sense of embarrassment, disappointment. Any negative emotion that you could think when it comes to seeing yourself get bigger, it just channeled my mind. Because I had a feeling that I lost all of this weight just to gain it right back. Within 3 weeks, I gained 20 pounds. I ultimately decided to talk to my strength and conditioning coach at my old college. And he told me that the key thing for me to do is not to drink any juices, any soda, because they're just added sugars. So I just incorporated into my diet, drinking water and trying to be healthy. In order for me to get to that next level in terms of losing weight and being in the best shape that I've ever been in, took a different focus of discipline and intensity.
Tell yourself the truth. If someone calls you fucking fat, they may be bullying you, but you might be fucking fat.
I pretty much got my inspiration from him, as he was very blunt and straight to the point when it came to his weight loss. He was 300 pounds and he was a very big guy. He lost over 100 pounds within a few months to become a Navy SEAL. And we live in a society nowadays where all of these body positivity or people being very soft in themselves when it comes to being very overweight. Well, I know it'll be rough for me every day. Just imagine about to shower, taking off your clothes, and you just see this huge glob of fat around your body. It's like torture when you see yourself at your lowest point in your life. So that fire was ignited in me to get myself back. So by the start of summer, I was 170 pounds. I was currently working at Champ Sports, but I ultimately made the sacrifice to go not only to the track, but to the gym on the same day. Being outside in nature and the sun, good workout in, it gave me a constant feeling of pleasure. I noticed myself to have levels of energy that I haven't felt before. I also made fruit and vegetable shakes to replace meals. I lost a lot of weight during that summer and my confidence level just improved. I was just keeping in my head, I can't be going to my new school being chubby. I started to get a jawline and everything started to go smooth from there. Also able to comfortably wear tank tops and also be shirtless when working out. I was there the first day the school gym opened. Only did I get results working out at the school continuously. It just feels good when all of your friends are there with you, just working out. Everybody working, towards their goals, their physical goals, their mental goals. So I just started saying, yo, bro, lock into the gym. TikToks, Instagram reels of me working out. And it just really brought a vibrance of energy that I never really had because I wasn't as fit as I was now. For anybody that's trying to lose weight, take accountability. You can either cry about something or work towards it. So which one are you gonna be? Eat more cooked foods such as homemade foods, or even when you go out, choose more healthier options when eating. So instead of getting a burger and fries, why don't you try some, mashed potatoes with steak or something like that. Be water fasted for 7 days. Fasting is pretty much just what water fasting is. Literally do nothing but drink water. This teaches your mind to discipline yourself because in America, we overeat a lot of foods. What you do when you drink water, water kind of fills you up. When you force yourself to drink a lot of water, you really know that you really don't need to eat that much because you have so much water within your system. There's also something called intermittent fasting, which is also effective in me managing my caloric intake for the day. Leads to fewer calories being consumed overall, which can lead to your weight loss. However, this may not work for everybody as people may have different health conditions when it comes to eating. There are several ways to do intermittent fasting, but they're all based on choosing regular time periods. For instance, you might be having your meals for 8 hours or having it for 6 hours. What this means is that there's an eating window. But let's say I wake up at 10 o'clock and I get hungry around 11 and I have an 8-hour eating window from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. when I would have these meals. And outside of that eating window, I wouldn't eat anything. After many hours without food, your body would exhaust your sugar, allowing you to start burning fat. One thing to do when you wake up, if you need help with your fast, just drink a whole lot of water and watch yourself feel full for the next hour or two. I try to limit myself to not eat anything past 8 p.m. 8 p.m. is pretty much the cutoff time for me to eat. I want my body to have enough time to digest my food, especially when I'm about to sleep. To get a gym session 4 to 5 times per week if you're really going for that dream body that you want. Going to gym 1 to 2 days per week if you're busy is fine, but you're not going to see as much success if you go to 4 to 5 times per week. So me being a track athlete, it just makes it easier for me because I have my regular strength training, which is, being in the weight room, and I also run. Cardio is not the only reason for weight loss, but at the same time too, it helps speed up the process. I could tell you this because I run track and we run a lot, so I burned off a lot of fat by just running easily. To me, being 143 pounds now, it's a major improvement and life-changing process of events that altered my way of thinking. It gave me intense discipline and also a lot of confidence. Able to take pictures more, and I just felt more comfortable within my own skin. And be on track of what you're eating. If you're gonna have a cheat day, do it in moderation. Don't think that you deserve a donut just because you did a hard workout. So if you had a hard ass workout and you over getting McDonald's or fried chicken, you're doing yourself a disservice because you're putting in all that pain in the gym just to put junk in your body. You gotta think of it like that whenever you have a cheat day. Try not to eat at night and try not to watch anything while you're eating, because I know me personally, when I watch something when I eat, I tend to eat more. There's something called mindful eating, And this is just looking at your food. I know it sounds boring, but you just look at your food and eat. And when you do that, you just focus on the food that you're eating, and you focus more on your body. So when your body's full, it tells you when you're full, because you're multitasking when you're looking at a video, so you might not realize that you're full until it's too late. This was my first video of all time, but I plan to having more widespread content on YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Get out of your head and stay hard.